Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video with me, Rocket Reacts. Today we're playing Haven again.
We found the nest.
And we got back to the
In what
nest.
state?
And we got back to the nest,
Whoa.
and now they are gonna be talking about how badly
There is no way
messed
this
up
thing
it
is
is.
flying again.
Don't say that. You could make a rock fly with the right tools.
Well, maybe, but not this one. Both wings are wasted. The propellers were ripped off, and I'm not even done checking the inside.
We weren't really planning on leaving, were we? We don't really have another place to go anyway.
I'm tired. Why are we always so unlucky? Why are you laughing?
Hold on. We decide to escape the apiary, which apparently no one has managed to do before us. We punch in some coordinates really at random, only because some obscure document from Exonova vaguely attested to the existence of a habitable planet. By some kind of miracle, we cross the boundaries of the apiary without getting caught. We travel across space in a Class D ship that is totally not designed for that. And in spite of the fact that this is not all-terrain, we land without breaking anything. We find food and flow on site even though we hadn't really planned for it. Finally, we get hit with an earthquake, all right, but we get out of it unscathed. The only real consequence is that the nest is a little bit busted. And you think that we're unlucky? We are the luckiest people in the universe.
That's one way to see it.
This planet is
That
our
is the
chance
right way to
start
see
a
it,
new
though.
life. With our own rules, away from the apiary, from the matchmaker and all that loot. And I'd rather endure 1,000 earthquakes than risk being away from you.
Oh, that is cute.
What did you say this planet was called again?
Source.
Source. The beginning of something.
Seems like it.
That was nice. Oh, this is gonna suck seeing the inside of it.
Whoa, what a mess. And now the nest is all akimbo. This feels weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't look that bad.
We'll need to find a way to correct that. But it can wait until tomorrow. I think we've had our share for the day. We deserve some time to relax. If you know what I mean.
You can do whatever you want, but I am going to bed.
Dang. Okay, so everything is messed up, but most of the stuff is still intact. It's not like somehow the tables are still there and everything, even though they're floating. What's happening?
You okay?
Nightmare?
You? Wake up! It's
Don't you, like,
okay.
shake her.
I'm here. That was just a nightmare. Everything's fine.
That wasn't a nightmare.
Sure it was. Rest easy.
No, I was awake. I could hear you. I just couldn't move or yell. I couldn't breathe. It was
That's
horrible.
Yeah, seemed like it was. Do you want my opinion? I'm not a dream expert or anything, but...
It wasn't a dream. I wasn't sleeping. My eyes were wide open.
No, your eyes were closed.
I'm telling you, they were open. I saw everything. You, the room, everything.
Okay. What I meant was that it may have been because of the nest.
What?
You said you couldn't move. You were nailed to the bed. A bit like the nest which is stuck to the ground, right? You've been flying in this thing for years. I bet you're upset to see it in this condition.
No kidding. Which means that if we fix up the nest, this'll all go away?
Could be. Worst case scenario, the nest will be fixed.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, I hope we'll eventually find the missing parts then, so I can get fixed up too.
Heck yeah. I don't know what that means, but we got more of it. What is she doing? Oh, putting stuff back. Cleaning up. I have a little fish tank.
All right. Now we can see a lot clearer.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but that should do the trick for now. Now we just need to figure out how to level the nest. The tractor globe is probably done charging. Let's bring it outside.
Do you think it'll be enough to lift it?
I hope so, because I have no idea what else we can do.
The volume of their voices just went very, very low.
What if we grabbed a little snack for the road?
Huh. Sounds good. I'll bring the first aid kit as well, just in case.
Oh, let's go. Okay. Or was I supposed to select it? I'm not even sure. Oh, whoa, what is that doing? Whatever it's doing isn't working very well.
Did it move?
No, I don't think so.
Balding bloot! Oh, it's over. It's not going back straight. We'll never be able to fix it. We are condemned to living on an incline in a broken ship forever, until our body adapts and one of our legs starts shrinking to even us out.
That's not how things work.
I know that's not how things work. Nothing is working the way it should. Especially not this bloating tractor globe.
Poor thing is doing what it can. It wasn't designed to lift ships in the first place.
I know. But I was hoping it would go the extra mile. Right now, the batteries drain out even before lifting the nest off the ground.
What if we plugged it into a flow spring?
I thought about that, but we'd have to be able to seal the pipe shut. Unfortunately, I don't think they make gaskets for flow springs from a distant planet.
Perhaps we can make one.
With what? Paper mache?
Remember yesterday when I told you that rust scatters when it comes in contact with flow? We could use that feature to sculpt a gasket out of pieces of rust.
Oh,
You could
cool.
do that?
I don't think I could sculpt a nude statue of you or a super complex component, but molding a gasket? That seems doable.
That's awesome!
Hold on, let's not start pushing before the panties are pulled down.
Excuse
Whoa.
me?
You've never heard of that saying?
No.
Must be a truth thing then. That means let's not celebrate before we...
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I
okay.
got it. Anyway, how much rust do you need in order to pull the panties down?
I don't know.
So weird.
4 or 5 blocks like those we already got?
Okay, so let's try and find that.
Okay, so we just need to find more of that stuff.
Okay.
What?
Everything slow motion. I won't be able to fix the nest if we...
So now we gotta go find more of that rust stuff. I don't know if it's on the other planet or if it might be up here. Who knows? Oh, there's a bridge up there.
You know, you can use these boots for drifting. It makes faster turns.
Sorry. I'm still not completely used to this model.
Okay, we're gonna go on this bridge and see what's up there.
This
Alright.
way is also full of rust.
Not for long.
Here,
That's
another
right.
big chunk.
We probably should grab some more, just to be sure.
Let me know when you have enough rust to make the gasket, okay?
For sure.
So we don't yet because she just asked him to let her know.
Great. We're stacking up. Come on. Just a little more rust, and we'll be set.
Boom. Is that enough? No? Ooh, what's these? Oh
What
my
does she
god.
want from?
Be careful. These creatures don't seem to be in their right mind.
I did notice that.
Are we fighting? Hold it to charge in order.
Alright, that's it.
Eat that. One of them is weakening. We should be able to pacify it.
Copy that.
Pacify.
Bye-bye.
Oh, it turns into the nice one.
Bam! Alright, that's it.
I'm coming. Chill.
Wait, settle down. Now's the time. You know what to do.
I got this.
One left. Target left. That didn't seem to bother him much.
You started.
He didn't like that too much. Phew. Oh, come on!
Oh, hers don't do anything.
Eat that. You?
Yep, saw that.
So
Let's
that's
get
how
it
we
over
turn
with.
them into
And
the
done.
happy and good animals, I guess.
Yes.
That's actually really cool. Oh. Good little lizard. Okay.
Rust.
Saw that.
It could always be useful.
I think that's enough rust to cobble up your tractor-globe joint.
Are we leaving then?
Ready when you are.
Yeah.
Let me know when
Let's
you
get
want to
some
lead, all right?
More of this
Sure
stuff
will.
really quick. Before I run out. Okay.
What was that noise?
Ugh, my stomach. It needs to be fed soon. Whew. We lost him.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's make our way back over here.
This is where we came from.
All right.
Let's go. Alright, now we can go back and make that gasket or whatever, and then we can actually repair
I
the...
think we've got everything we need to
Our
mold a
home.
joint for the tractor-globe. All right then. Ready when you are.
Sounds very nice.
I'm just waiting on you. I can't wait to get going.
Oh, it's that thing over there. Okay.
So,
Well, it fits. That's a good sign. Let's get this ball rolling.
what?
What? Haven't you heard of that one either?
Oh my god,
no,
you guys have heard a
I
lot
have.
of old things.
It's just a really old-fashioned saying.
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, that's worse.
Can you just switch on the tractor-globe, please?
Okay.
Come on, work this time. Oh, looks like they're working. Let's go. We got it done. Got a level too. Nice.
It worked!
We did it. Now, we just need to fix up the wings and the turbine and the hypopropellers and...
Don't be so cynical. Getting the nest out of the crevasse was quite a feat.
Huh? No, don't get me wrong. I am genuinely delighted. I love fixing things up. But I don't think we need to get started right away.
That's a relief.
Thank God. She does need to be fed, so we're gonna eat. Make sure that we actually have some food. Fixing more stuff?
And done. It's all straightened out. Everything's tidy and clean.
Finally.
Besides us, that is.
Yeah, we are kinda stinky. Off to the shower then?
Ah, Bloot.
What is it?
I just mopped the bathroom.
Oh. Do you think we can marinate another 10 to 15 minutes in our own filth?
Honestly, can do.
Okay, then we're gonna eat then. Let's cure. No, we're not injured or anything. We're fine.
Okay.
Yes?
Can we cook something?
What? Did we already eat everything?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. We'll do these two. I think we ran out of the spicy stuff. Or the peppers.
So,
There's kind of an apple dew taste.
it's in there.
Hey, you never told me. What did your mate look like?
I don't know.
Didn't you get her file from the matchmaker?
Yeah, I did. But I never really looked at it.
Seriously? You're not even curious?
Well, no. I already knew you,
Whatever. Come on, we'll look at it together.
if you wish.
Oh, all right. Any other pictures?
Yeah.
That's weird.
She's kind of cute.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely. Don't you?
I don't know. Too much makeup, I think. I like a more natural look. Like yours.
Do you really think I'm not wearing any kind of makeup right now? Come on, let's check her
picked the right one,
profile
okay.
instead of this foolishness. Let's see. Interests. Reading, music, having a drink with my friends. Whoa. Do you think you can handle such a strong personality?
That's harsh.
Job. Ocean biology research assistant at the University of Ox. Huh. Okay. Looks like you two are made for each other.
No one is made for each other. That's the kind of rhetoric the matchmaker uses.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But it still looks to me like that was a blooting good pick. You'd make a great couple.
Might have made. There's a difference. Tell me, are you really wearing makeup right now?
We spend every waking minute together in the nest. If I discreetly slipped into the bathroom every morning to put on some eyeliner, don't you think you'd notice?
That's true.
Yeah. At least, I think. But you're not really answering my question, though.
I know.
Dang, we got a lot on that one. Okay, shower time.
You?
Yeah?
I see you've brushed your hair in the shower again.
How can you tell?
It's not draining.
Sorry.
Okay. So what are we up to now, guys? What's over here? Man, this camera, the way that you move the camera on this is kind of getting me motion sick a little bit. Okay, let's get out of that area. Let's go. We're gonna collect some more of those peppers and then
Okay?
cook a bunch of food.
We need to talk.
Should I be worried?
Yes. No. Maybe.
She's pregnant.
Promise me you won't be mad.
I can't promise anything without knowing what this is about.
It's about your skidding skills.
Oh.
Let's just say that you could use some extra training.
Wow.
Show me.
You're not mad?
Why would I be mad? I love to learn new things.
All right.
Okay.
Let's hop on a few threads to practice.
Wait, what?
Skid!
Oh, I get it now.
You did it! Let's do another one. Skid!
Did I break? Dang it, it did.
Now! Now you're getting it. Let's see if you can keep it going. Skid!
I got that one.
Now!
I thought she was genuinely
Now
telling me
you
that
have
I
a
really
handle
suck
on
at
this. Perfect.
I have to say, I have an excellent teacher.
Well, you passed the test. Let's get back to business.
Gotta get more food. Maybe go and get some peppers from one of these other planets. I love how quick the game loads. It's insane. Like, I have no other comparison, like, for any other console, but, like, it's just so convenient for everything to load.
I have a good one.
What is this? Oh. Looked like a weird pod that fell from the sky or something. Maybe that's just my brain. Looks like the only one over here. Yeah. Oh, we gotta save the whole island again.
I have a stowaway on my sleeve.
A bug?
Better. A seed. It must have hooked on when we brushed past the plant.
And it just so happens it chose the one with the green thumb. Clever seed.
Natural selection doing its work?
Do you think you're gonna plant it?
What do you think?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know why I asked.
If we find enough of them, we could start a little vegetable patch at the nest.
I vote yes.
Motion approved unanimously. Just need to find some more seeds.
Heck
Easy
yeah.
enough, don't you think?
Not so sure. If these plants have few natural predators, they might have somewhat of a slow reproductive process. We'll just need to keep an eye out.
You can
Heck
count
yeah.
on me. What?
Nothing. I just can't imagine you spotting seeds right out of the wilderness.
Says the guy who's incapable of finding his stuff when it's right under his nose.
That's
That's
not
me,
the
too.
same. I mean, plants are kind of my specialty.
So? I know what a seed looks like, don't I?
Certainly.
I'm sure I'll find more than you.
Let's
Ooh,
not get
damn.
ahead of ourselves.
Wanna bet?
Don't tempt me.
$300. Did you get rid of everyone on the island? Oh, I thought I did.
Didn't we go just a little bit slower?
You should take the lead. Set your own pace.
Dang, this one's long. That's what she said. Ooh,
Another
that
bit
one
of
I
rust
like
for
that.
your collection?
Oh, cool. I don't have this one yet.
Are we the lucky ones?
What are
What are
they?
they?
You've never heard of boba nuts? They're one of the most nutritious nuts. 25% carbohydrates, 50%
50% protein?
75% lipids.
Great. But how does it taste?
Didn't you hear what I said? 75% fat.
That means it's good.
Of course it tastes great.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh, these are the seeds too.
2 to nothing is a pretty good start.
Hey, the first one didn't count.
We gotta fight these dudes.
Nice one.
Make way! Let's get it over! Ooh!
Haha! Meet my boyfriend. Take that. You know what to do.
No need to
I got
hammer
this.
it in. Let's just pacify.
That's by all.
Ready?
We're on fire.
Oh, let's go.
There you go.
Cinematic.
Yes.
Awesome. We need to
And
do
now
more
he's
of
back
those.
to being sweet. Seems like it was the rust that made him aggressive.
Any idea why?
It could just be because they're uncomfortable. If the rust hurts them, that would explain why they're turning violent. But it doesn't explain why they're attacking us and not fighting amongst themselves. Maybe the rust is taking over their nervous system in some way, like a parasite. Or maybe it's because of pheromones.
You can also say, I don't know. I'd understand.
Okay, I don't know.
You hear that, Oink? You're a scientific mystery. Oink. His name is Oink now.
Wink. That's cute. Oh, it's a bridge. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. And I will see you all in the next one.